Good afternoon, dear students. Myself, Professor Bankar DB, Department of Chemistry, RBNB College, Srampur. In this lecture, we will going to start the next topic of agriculture chemistry. The name of topic is quality of irrigation water. So this is the next topic from agriculture chemistry paper, that is quality of irrigation water. So in this chapter we will going to discuss about the basic concept regarding to the quality of water. That water may be required for drinking purpose or may be required for the irrigation purpose. Then we will see what kind of different impurities present in the given water, sources of water, or how we can remove the impurities. So this is again one of the important topic from the syllabus. So here in the beginning we will going to see what is meant by pure water. A pure water is considered to be that which has low dissolved and suspended particles, gases, and low biological life. So if we consider water for drinking purpose only, then that water should be highly pure. So basically pure water means that water is considered to be that which has low dissolved and suspended particles. That water should be have minimum amount of dissolved as well as suspended particles. That water should have very minute gases and low biological life. If that water satisfy this type of condition, then that water we called as pure water, and that water is used for the drinking purpose. So basically water is classified into two types, hard water and soft water. Water is classified as hard water and soft water depending on the concentration of calcium and magnesium salt. So the water which consists of calcium and magnesium salts, that is we can say water with concentration of salts of calcium and magnesium, is called as hard water. Then second is soft water. This water we can consider if that water is free from concentration of salts of calcium and magnesium, free water. So this is simple classification of water based on the concentration of calcium and magnesium salt. Next point is sources of water. So we have seen different sources of water. So depending on the source, this classification is based. So first classification of first type is atmospheric water. First type of water source is atmospheric water. So it include rainwater, and water formed from snow. Atmospheric water include the water which is obtained from the rain and snow belong to the atmospheric water. Then second is surface water. As soon as the rainwater comes on the earth, then that water mix with the different types of microorganism, mix with the different types of colloidal material, and that water saturated on particular area in small proportion, or there may be some large portion of the water on the earth surface. So that water belong to the surface water. Then third class is stored water. Stored water. So water which is present in ponds, water which is present in ponds, reservoir, water which is present in ponds, reservoir, lake, or we can say lakes and ocean belong to the stored water. So this type of water we can use for various purposes, that is ponds, reservoir, lake and ocean water belong to the stored water. Then next type is groundwater. Next type is groundwater. So the water from the rain comes on the earth's surface, then that water, excess water due to gravitational force, goes downward in the soil. So that water which is below the soil is called as groundwater. So these are the some types of the sources of water. Next point is impurities in water. As we know that the formula of water is H2O. Formula of water is H2O. So anything which is other than H2O is called as contaminant or impurity. Anything which is other than simple H2O is called as contaminant or impurity. In water there are present of different types of impurities. If some impurity can be present in small amount, then that impurity may be beneficial to that particular human, but that if that impurity present in excess amount, then that impurity cause some damage to that particular person. So in the water there are presence of different types of impurities. We will see in details. So first type is suspended particle impurities. Suspended particles. So that suspended particles means that are not completely soluble in the given water. That impurities can be visualized either by naked eyes, or we can use some types of equipments for the identification of this type of suspended particle. So it include that suspended particle impurity include silt, then pipework, silk, pipework, colloids, etc. This colloid may be organic or inorganic particle, and that colloid cause turbidity to the given water. Then second type is dissolved or inorganic salts. Dissolved inorganic salts. As we know that the inorganic salts, or we can say most of the inorganic salts are soluble in the water, because that salts when dissolved in the water they goes ionization and there is formation of, we can say, cations or anion. So in the water there is presence of various types of inorganic salts, and that salts become as a impurity in that particular water. So it include hardness salt. It include hardness salts. That salt if present in excess amount, then that water become hard, and that water is not much useful for the drinking purpose as well as for the agriculture purpose. Then if we have bicarbonates, of calcium and magnesium, if in the particular water there is presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, then such salts give rise to the temporary hardness to the water. If particular water consists of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium as an impurity, then this salt gives rise to temporary hardness to the water. If water consists of sulfates and chlorides, if water consists of sulfates and chloride as an impurity, then this type of salt gives permanent hardness to the given water. So depending on the presence of inorganic salt impurity, we can say that temporary hardness water, or we can say that permanent hardness water. So this is about the dissolved inorganic salt. As like dissolved inorganic salt, water consists of dissolved organic compounds. Water consists of dissolved organic compounds. So that dissolved organic compounds include the decaying particles or unpurified waste water discharged by industries into the water reservoir. So those impurities which of organic nature, they belong to the dissolved organic compounds. The next type of impurity is microorganisms. Microorganism. So in the water there is presence of biological impurities, and that biological impurities include bacteria and viruses. And then last impurity is dissolved gases. Dissolved gases. So that gases include O2, CO2 and H2S. Along with these three major gases, there may be presence of some other gases as an impurity in the given water. So this is about impurities in the water. Then if we have knowledge of water parameters, that is, we can say the knowledge of water quality and its content and its contents are essential for judging its suitability for public health, irrigation, industry and environmental safety. So this is important statement. The knowledge of water quality and its contents are essential for judging its suitability for public health, irrigation, industry and environmental safety. So if we have proper idea, proper knowledge about the quality and content of the water, then we can say that whether that water is suitable or not suitable for the irrigation, for the public health, for the industry and also to the environmental safety. Then next point is analysis of irrigation water. Next point is analysis of irrigation water. So, quality of irrigation water is generally expressed on the basis of quality of irrigation water is generally expressed on the basis of first relative concentration of sodium to other cation. This is first class by which we can say the quality of irrigation water, that is relative concentration of sodium to other cation. Second is total concentration of soluble salt. Total concentration of soluble salts. Then bicarbonate content. Bicarbonate content. And fourth is boron concentration. Fourth is boron concentration. So based on this 4 parameter we can judge the quality of irrigation water. So in this lecture I will stop here. In next lecture we will see the remaining part of this topic. Thank you.